Hey, y'all, Dr. Cindy here. Thank you so much for continuing to send in your questions. We've gotten a lot of questions as of late around selling during all of this. How in the world do I keep selling? And a lot of salespeople have reached out. But what was interesting in this round is I got a lot of questions from sales leaders about how in the world am I supposed to lead my team to sell through a crazy time like this? And a lot of sales leaders have shared with me that they haven't been through a time like this where there really was a challenge or they couldn't get in front of their clients, they couldn't get in front of prospects. So, what in the world am I supposed to be telling my team to do? And I would tell you two things. The first thing I would say is, first of all, make sure your team's okay. Make sure your people are all right. Start internal and make sure your crew is feeling safe and they are completely taken care of and their families are okay. And then you can get into the topic of how we take care of our customers. And I think the word of the day is sensitivity. It's about being sensitive to what's going on. We don't know what's happening with each individual or with their families. We don't know what they're facing. And so it's treading lightly. And a lot of it begins with just checking in and saying, hey, how are you actually doing right now? Maybe the sale isn't even a sale for today. Maybe it's a sale for tomorrow or next year or whenever. But it's truly just connecting again as humans and making sure they're all right. Now, I've also had a lot of you say, we're still getting pressure from our corporate teams and the C-suite of we should still be prospecting. How in the world are we supposed to prospect at a time like this? Well, if you're outside sales, obviously you're not going to go meet anyone, but you might be surprised that you actually have prospects that would be willing to meet with you right now simply because they are craving that human interaction. So those prospects you couldn't get in front of before, maybe you can get in front of right now over a video conferencing platform. But the same rule applies. It is not about selling your product or service right now. It's really just about connecting with them and making sure they're okay. And then being able to ask questions about how they are weathering this. What is their plan? Do they have a plan B in place? And how maybe you can help them to develop that. And again, don't push this sale. You will never hear me probably say this again. As the first lady of sales, I'm always saying go for the sale. But right now, what you're selling is kindness and sensitivity. And I think that matters more than anything at this time. So please keep those questions coming at First Lady of Sales or hashtag Ask Dr. Cindy. And of course, you can email me directly at drcindy@drcindy.com. And I encourage you guys, please be kind to one another, be safe out there, and please take care of each other.